Hey, it's Linda and Kathy, two sisters
Hi.
talking about nothing.
Nothing.
And we apologize. We have been out in
Living our lives,
living our
really.
lives land. And so
Yeah.
this is our first podcast in a few weeks. And we apologize. You can see we have a new background because we're using a new software. We're not even quite sure
Yeah.
if this is going to be where we
Yeah.
end up. But I
We're
think if you've been
testing.
following us and listening to us,
Yeah.
you know that we are on a tech journey.
Yes.
And I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm just going to say it there. Like, I have a lot of makeup on. I did something different with my hair. Kathy,
Same.
again, it's like it's a journey, people. So
Yeah.
thanks for following along. So I'm going to turn it
Yes.
over to Kathy because we do have a lot to talk about, and
Yeah.
we are going to get back on schedule. So
Yeah.
Kathy, let us
So,
know
yeah.
what should we
So, if
talk about
anybody's
today?
got any advice out there for lighting and coloring, because quite frankly, I think it's really difficult to make people of color look washed out.
I know.
So, there you have it. So today we're going to be talking about, since we have been gone for so long, we have a lot of BTS to cover. Yes, we
So much,
do. We
so much
We've
BTS.
been gone. Right. So first, we're going to talk about the Hot Ones episode with Sean Evans. Sean Evans, who I love Sean Evans. He's a bad dude. And then after 15 years, we found out that Min Yoongi has been lying to us about his stage name, Suga. I'd
Oh,
like to discuss it.
yes,
I'd like to discuss it.
and how
All
the
right,
hot
and
ones got
then
it out of them. People have been
and
asking
then
this question for years, and Hot Ones guy gets it out of them.
the Artemis 2. You
Yes,
have to be living under a rock not to know about the Artemis 2 journey to the moon and back.
yes.
But their moon list, their playlist on Spotify, we have to mention, has Mikrokosmos on it. Um, but that's a BTS song that
Yes, just in case you did
they
not know.
used as their walk-off song for many years, and it's a special song to Army. And then lastly, we're going to talk about the Gyeong concert and all that entails. So let's start it off with the Hot Ones episode there, Linda.
That was an interesting one, I have to say. So here are my thoughts.
Yes.
These are people who Korean fried chicken is spicy.
Mm,
The fact that
spicy.
some of them could not get past number round two was
Right. But
hilarious.
we already knew V
I know.
could not handle it. He's not a spicy food
He's
eater.
not a Pisces.
You know?
And his little face was turning red. He was so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
But it was funny, and
It was very
I
funny.
couldn't figure out why RM was wearing sunglasses.
Right.
I feel
Or
like
the tears.
is he having his Anna Wintour moment where he's like, I don't want people to see because he's still. We've talked about this. He's still the spokesperson. He has to
Right.
translate everything.
Right. Right.
Um,
Still.
Still, and I think he said something to them a while back about, hey, this is a chance for you
Yeah.
guys to improve your English.
Right.
And
Yes, we're going away for four
I
years.
know, can't you do
Can't
something?
you just, so that we can share in the
I
jokes
know.
and,
I don't have to
by the
translate.
time I translate it and get it back to you, it ain't funny
I know
anymore.
it's not. And I think, like as somebody and you too, is that um, learning another language, especially one of the
Yeah.
Asian ones, is not the easiest thing. It's
No, it's not.
and I have to think they understand more than they
Yes.
feel comfortable even
That's right.
responding. So you will hear
Yeah.
these
And I can attest
very.
to that after having
Oh
lived
yeah,
in
I can
Japan.
do that too.
Nobody understood more than I could
I
speak.
mean, literally in Japanese, I can say "I like you" or "I like it." Everything is like "desu ka?" Like okay, so I
Yeah.
completely
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I understand more than I could have a conversation
Yeah.
with a 3 year old.
Yeah.
So I completely get that, and especially when you don't want to come off sounding like
Yeah.
you don't know what you're talking about, and
Right.
so I'm sure they feel very uncomfortable
Right.
speaking in English. I mean, like some of those answers, I was like, I would never expect them to
Ever.
even say two sentences of what they just said in Korean in English.
Right.
It's just not
Right.
possible.
Right.
Um,
Right. Jin explaining his fishing trip. There's no way
It's
he would
not
ever get that.
happening.
Or anything really,
Anything.
because of how
Anything.
introspective Suga is.
Yeah.
Anything that comes out of his mouth, there's no way he could ever express what he
No,
really means.
there's no way. So I mean, I cut them some slack, but at the same time,
Oh,
I'm like, maybe a couple of sentences. You could, could you give us the sentence? Could you give us the questions in advance?
in advance, right? Let's
Just a
prepare.
couple of them, anyway. But I
Yeah.
thought it was funny because J.K. just kept eating.
Holy smokes! Do we know who made it to the 10th wing besides JK?
I don't
Because I'm pretty sure Sugar made it all the way to
Sugar.
10th.
I think he
I
looked like
think
he did.
Jimin made it all the way to
Yeah,
10th.
Jimin did.
And
I think.
yeah,
I don't
I
think
think
J
even
Hope. I don't think
I
J
don't
Hope.
think J Hope did. I think
He
J Hope and
just
Jin came up.
smiled his way through.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
I just have to. God, I love J Hope so much. He is.
Right.
What did they call him? Did they give him a nickname? I'm always losing track here, there, and everywhere.
You mean
But
besides Hoagie?
yeah, because he just that is. I always like to say J Hope has the open face. Like
Yes.
J Hope, even when he's not smiling, he's the type of person you would go up to and ask for directions, and he wouldn't yell at
Right.
you
And
because he
yeah,
just has that open face. Whereas
something
I would
about
not
him
go up to
is
most
very
people
open.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're scaring me,"
Right. Right.
because you just even when he's got his mask on at the airport, you can tell
Yeah.
he's got the little twinkly eyes. Like he
Yes, he
just
does.
has just that happy disposition. But that it was fun
Yeah.
watching them eat those hot wings. I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed that whole thing. So you want to talk
You know,
about the big
well,
question of the day or the answer, the big
yeah,
reveal?
but hang on. I do have to say just one more thing about those hot
Yes.
wings. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but Sugar, no expression. Like,
No.
he's suffering. I think it's obvious that the man is suffering
I
through
think
those wings, and yet,
Sugar is just a
Sugar's
man of
Sugar. That's
mystery.
why we love him. That's
Sometimes
why
I
we love
just,
him.
what is going on back there?
Yeah.
Like,
What is going on behind those
we
eyes
will
there?
never get the true.
Eh, yeah.
Like, I just every time, like, I see him at the airport. He's got his head down, and he is just like
Man on a mission.
he is a man on a mission, going and like even in some of the videos, he's just staring at the camera, like,
Yeah.
"Is this
Yeah.
over yet? I'm here because I'm obligated to be here. I
Right.
will do my
Right. He's
job.
still
I
got
will give one hundred and
more
fifty
Sean Evans
percent,
there.
and then I'm
I'm
out of here."
here for the
But
reason
he
Monica's
just,
mind.
which is why I appreciate him so much.
Yeah.
He doesn't hide his feelings, but
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
he really does.
They all wear their emotions on their sleeve, but I
Yeah,
think maybe he,
when he it comes out with him, it definitely comes out
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Especially when he smile. I mean, when he smiles, like
Hmm.
some of these concert videos. I mean, we're not going to be close enough to be yelling, "Yoongi, marry me." He just is like, "Why is it me? Can't you just yell
I
that at
know.
somebody else?" Like,
Maybe. Well, it's you because it's you.
it's
I
you.
don't
We don't know
know.
why. You're the
Yeah.
one that we pick on.
Yeah. Okay. So sorry, Lynn. I didn't mean
Yes.
to interrupt
No,
you,
no,
but
that's
we
right.
do have to talk about that sugar lie.
Oh
The
my
sugar
God.
lie. 15 years he's been lying to us.
So give the people who may not know. So Suga has three names technically. There's
Right.
August D, there's Min Yoon
Yes.
Hee, and then
His real.
there's his real name, and then there's Suga, which is
Yeah.
stage name. So
Right.
continue.
Okay. So really, he's got the two stage names,
Yeah,
Sugar and
that's
Augusty,
true.
and
Yeah,
Augusty,
who
which
is
is
the
the
rapper?
backwards
Yeah,
with Daegu Town on the end. Sugar Detail. Uh, so they're playing this game where they have to undo questions, and one of the questions is, "How did Sugar get his
yeah.
stage name?" And why he chose this particular moment to, you know,
To tell us
come clean,
the truth.
but he's telling, yeah, well, truth is, Hitman Bang, he really was a boxing fan, and there was the legendary Sugar Ray Leonard, who was famous before any of them were
Born.
born,
Yeah,
by the way,
I
Sugar Ray
know.
Leonard. But he has that nickname, Sugar, because he's sweet. He's just, that's how he got the nickname. He's a sweet boxer, right? And then also some other guy, some UFC guy that I've never heard of, Sean
Yeah.
O'Malley, has also got a nickname, Sugar. And so the way Bang PD explained it to Suga was, these guys are technical. They're very technical in their skills. And since you are a technical rapper and you are very skilled in what you do, I think you should call yourself Suga. So he goes on to say, yeah, well, that's just that explanation just takes way too long. So that's where I came up with shooting guard.
Or
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? What's happening here? What's happening with the story?
So you got to give him credit for A, coming up with that pretty darn quick on the
I know,
fly.
right?
Suga. And
Telling people that story for years. He told it on Jimmy
years.
Fallon.
He told it to Jimmy Fallon. That's right. He told it to
I
Jimmy
was
Fallon.
like,
I
what?
hope Jimmy Fallon calls him out on it next
I was
time he
like,
sees him.
could you explain your name? Now
Could
we
you
all
explain your
know.
name to us one more
Oh
time?
my gosh. That
Yeah,
that
so
was quite
that's,
the revelation in life, I
yeah,
tell you.
yeah, it really was. And, um, yeah, so anyway, love Sugar. Love you to death. All right, so the third thing on our agenda today is to talk about the Artemis 2.
Yes.
Not so much the whole journey, even though the whole journey,
Oh, the whole journey from
I was
beginning to end.
pretty, I was pretty weepy
I
the
know.
whole time from
When they
beginning
took
to end.
off at the end, I'm like, I was like watching them splash down. I'm like, and
Oh
then
my
when they
gosh.
started pulling them out of the capsule,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh. Oh my gosh. I was just,
it's
oh,
just
it was all I
like,
could do not to be bawling on the
I
floor.
know. Just
What an achievement.
everything about that from beginning to end. It was the
Yeah.
story we didn't know we needed.
It was the
Uh,
story we needed.
it
Yeah. It
was.
really was. Yeah.
And they were all just such astronauts.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it at the takeoff. There was a little kid that was being interviewed and got, the interview was like, yeah, why are you so excited? And the kid's like, we're going back to the freaking moon. What do you think? We're going to the moon. We went to the moon and back.
I just,
And, they talked about like, oh, they hit the landing spot within like 3/4 of an inch,
yeah.
or everything about it was so. Oh, they only by a nanosecond were they off by that. It was just what an impressive
It's just everything about it from
journey.
beginning to
Everything.
end. I loved the photos
Mm,
of the whatever the airlines that happened to be in the area, and
yeah,
the pilot's like, look to your right, ladies and gents, and you see it taking off, and people are clapping, and I was like, that those are some lucky people who saw
those were
that
the
in
luckiest
real
people.
life, and I was just like, I just there's just something about it. And then
Yeah.
I don't did you see the story about the mascot that they took up, the little plushy
Yes.
mascot? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, people look it up. I hope that that kid makes money. Or it's sold in the it's sold in the NASA um or Cape Canaveral gift shop. But that kid knew his stuff
Yeah, you
when he
did.
was explaining everything, and I was like, "Oh, good
Kids,
gosh,
man.
kid, who are you?"
Hey, can we give a big old shout out to the STEM program?
Yes, exactly. Because these are the types of programs that give kids motivation
Mm,
of whatever,
whatever.
whatever it is. And so it's exciting.
It
It
is.
has not
I
lost
know.
its
Yeah.
excitement or
You
bloom.
know,
And
it kind of did for a little bit there. You kind of had to like
yeah,
when they were, when the space shuttle was taking off every other
yeah.
day and
Well,
landing and
that's true. The
landing.
space shuttle was taken off every other day. I was like, oh, here we go.
No,
Oh,
not again. Right. So that got a little, even though the importance of it
yeah,
didn't wane, like it was still an important, reason for us to go. Now I think people even see the potential of,
yeah. It's true.
yeah, because here's something I didn't know, and this is something that you can always learn stuff, right? So what I didn't know is the dark side of the moon. Of
Oh,
course, the dark
yes. Yeah.
all kinds of things can be going on the dark side of the moon. We don't know.
Yeah.
We thought there were transformers being. That's where the transformers came from, was the dark side of the moon, right? So
It's
there's all
like,
kinds of things going on the dark side of the moon. Well, craters, the craters hold water, and
that's right.
so that's where they're going to be building their moon base, so that they have access to that water, and that water then becomes jet propulsion fuel. And wow, so 2001 is now like becoming a reality in my
Yeah.
lifetime.
Yeah.
2001, folks. If you never saw that movie, wow, right?
It's a great movie.
2001, and then 2000. What was it? 2010 with
I don't remember.
Ray Scheider. Oh, that was a good
Oh,
one.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've thought of either of those movies. So that's, yeah, that was an achievement, people, and I hope
Yes,
that
very much so. Very much so.
it's
But
again.
okay, so we bring it up
Yes,
because
because it is a BTS.
there's a reason. There's a
Here's
reason
a
why we bring
BTS
it up.
thing.
So there was a okay. So we were a couple of playlists, right? There's a wake up
Playlist.
playlist.
Yep.
Loved the wake up playlist. You got to go catch it on Spotify. But there's also a moon list, right? The moon tune list, I think it's called the moon tune list, and Mikrokosmos
From BTS.
from BTS shows up on it.
So
And
Army represent.
not for nothing, but the other bangers on this list are, David Bowie's Space Odyssey, Elton John,
Yeah.
Rocket Man,
Yeah, the
these
usual
are
suspects.
bangers. The Beastie Boys,
Yeah,
Intergalactic.
I know. So there was definitely some.
Yeah, so
I
yeah,
loved
there's
it.
some definite bangers. Coldplay, a Sky Full of
What
Stars, but
else is?
Microcosmos, if we want to talk metaphorically, was the most perfect song on that playlist as it relates to, and I want to bring up Victor Glover on Sunday, Easter Sunday, when he said, I mean,
Hmm.
talk about interconnection. What he said and what that song means, well, to Army and to the world, really. This is a small world, and we're all living on it. And we have to live together on it.
Yeah.
The brightest star, what Microcosmos said, the brightest star can light the darkest night. So that's why I
Such
think,
a good song.
they make us. Yeah, that's a great song. I think that should have
I
been
was
like
like
the theme
so
of that.
excited when I saw that. I was like, "What? A BTS song they
Microcosmos.
did?" It's like perfect,
Yeah, yeah. So, um,
perfect, perfect.
the last thing on our list that we want to talk about, last but not least,
BTS, more BTS.
that's all there is. That's all there is. That's the only thing
Sorry,
popping up in
people.
my
This is probably all we're going to talk about for the next 6 months.
until August.
August, when we get to go
Yeah.
to see them at MetLife.
Yes. Now look, I don't know. Okay, so anybody who's out there being critical of these guys, I'm not quite sure why you would be critical of them, but
There's a lot of haters, and I don't know why.
there are a lot of haters. But look, let me tell you, these are third. Look at yourself and how you feel when you get up in the morning. These guys are, they're out there singing and dancing for 3 hours, and the way they are globetrotting on this tour. So
Yeah.
they're on their way to Japan.
Yep.
After Japan, they will be going to Tampa. Yay!
Yay, Tampa. The first stop
The
of the
first
U.S.
U.S.
tour.
Yeah, how lucky are you, Tampa?
I know, because they're not playing anywhere else in Florida,
That's right.
right? They're not playing Miami,
Yeah.
which
Um,
seems like they would have played there, but I don't know. Who knows the
it's
decision
all,
making going on?
if the venue is available, then the venue is available. If
Yeah,
it's not, it's not. It's just
that's
the way
true.
it is. Then they go to El Paso, not to Dallas
Or Houston.
or Houston.
And let me tell you something. If you see any of those news spots, I've never seen a group of councilmen and city leaders so excited because, and it's hard to compare it. I guess the comparisons are with Taylor Swift is when
Right.
BTS comes to town, the money that the
It will
army
change
is
the economy
bringing
of the town.
is going to be phenomenal. And so
Yeah.
El Paso, Tampa is going to bear the fruit of
Yeah.
all of those army coming to town.
And they don't
Yeah.
come to Tampa until April 25th, and their festivities have already begun.
Yeah. Oh no, people are.
Well, 2 weeks
Oh my
before they
God,
go.
there's like
So
so
the
much going
commerce
on.
that's going on right now
Yeah.
is major. So I imagine the same kind of commerce is happening down in El Paso. So,
Exactly.
and I am heading to New York a week early so that I can participate in all that commerce.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
going to happen, what pop ups are going to be happening. Oh gosh, it's going to be crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Really
So
will.
after that, they go to Mexico City, and then they leave North America.
Yeah.
And oh no, I'm sorry, California, and then they leave North America, and they will be in They go back to Busan. They go to Madrid, Brussels, London. Those are the two shows we got locked out of. I'm not
Yeah,
playing with those European girls no more.
it's true.
Um,
That's a whole topic. Are trying to
yeah,
get tickets.
European. I am not playing with y'all no
No,
more.
no.
All right. So then they go to Munich, and then they go to Saint Denis. After Saint Denis, they come
Here they
back to
come to New York.
back to MetLife. So
So it's
that's what
very
we have coming
exciting.
up.
But that's in August, people.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So
we are following along with everybody who is um, on Instagram, and they're showing all the videos because so many from the show from Thursday, which it was raining cats and dogs,
yes,
and there they
cats and
are,
so
all
many.
like, I'm like, they're going to get electrocuted.
I know.
They're like drenched, and they're doing all their like dance routine and singing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and God bless the army
I
out there in the
know.
rain, and
I
and
know. I hope they're all fine.
I
I
hope
really
they're,
do.
but
Um,
I can't. We on the other hand in August will be sweating to death. Like
yeah.
we're already talking about what we're gonna
What we're gonna do?
wear, and I can at some
Yeah.
point I think we talked about sort of replicating body to body like the Korean um, clothes. There was a lot of leather. I was like,
The hanbok.
no, no, no,
The
no. They were variations of the hanbok. So for body to body, it was the Korean
yeah.
designer. I can't remember his name.
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
was they were wearing for the most part leather or something or pleather, but
Yeah.
it
I'm
obviously
pretty
was
sure.
cool. It was cool
Yeah.
there then,
That's
but
right.
we
Yeah.
could not get away with wearing leather.
No, there's no way.
If it was
No, we would
at
be dead
MetLife
in the
Stadium,
sticks.
we'd be like, okay, we're gonna pass out here. We
It is
can't be doing that.
outdoors.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
outdoors and it'll be very hot,
It will
and
be very hot.
so.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
It'll be the
We'll
dog
see.
days of summer.
Yes, we will
It'll be
not
good.
make it. We will not
Yeah.
make it, people. But I it'll be fun. It
Yeah.
definitely will be fun.
Yeah, but everything about this comeback tour is just it's just too much. I mean, it's just coming at me like
Yeah,
ever since it's
because
been announced.
everybody
It's been
because every day there's something, and then two people are posting. Oh, so the other big news of the day. You can explain this more than I can because I'm so confused. Um, so a whole group of
group
tickets
of
are going to
tickets.
go on sale this week.
Yeah,
One of which is two
Toronto.
things.
Yeah,
What Toronto? But I guess people tried to sell the tickets resale and then somehow or another those people either
right.
blocked, or I don't really
Yeah,
understand the whole thing.
right. I don't really understand all of that either. The only part of it that I do understand is that there were blocks of tickets that were purchased by the secondary market. Those tickets were sold at not face value. They were sold at higher than face
Yeah,
value. All of those tickets got canceled and now are
are going to
going
go up
back up
on
for
sale.
sale
Yeah,
on the 15th, the
and then
15th
I
and 16th.
also think that people who cannot go or for whatever reason want to resell them, those tickets are going to go on sale, but they're not
Yeah,
going to be. I don't know if they're going to be by Ticketmaster or a secondary market, but they cannot be like other tickets for other
right.
concerts where people will you bought a ticket for $400 and now you can sell it for 15 or
No,
2000 or that's
no,
not happening.
it's
BTS
not
put
going
the
to happen.
block on that. Just so you know, they also put the block on the top tier ticket. Was
Right.
what was it, like $800 was the top tier ticket?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember,
Yeah,
but
but it was not over $1,000 for a
it was
ticket.
over a
Like
thousand
even
dollars. Right.
well, first of all, like if anybody knows, if you buy anything on Ticketmaster, it's like take whatever you can get when it
Yeah.
pops up. But there was nothing. I can't remember what my limit was, but there was
Whatever
it.
it was well below.
I
Like
mean, it
the
was.
ticket price was well
I
below
would
what
have
we.
paid the $800 for a ticket
Yeah.
because there was
Yeah.
that was the top tier ticket, but they weren't available because they
They
were
weren't available.
gone. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm happy with I'm going to get what I'm going to get. But the fact that
I
they
guess you have to get on that pre-sale list. I
yes, yeah,
think.
but the
Right.
resale, that the fact that they blocked it from
Yeah.
somebody selling a ticket for $5,000, because you can do it, because I tried to sell tickets for something else I bought last year, and the person who shall remain nameless put a block on resale tickets. I just wanted to sell it back at the same price. I wasn't trying to make money.
Mm.
So I was kind of stuck with that ticket. But so sorry, I'm going to throw Taylor under the bus and anybody else. Olivia Dean put the block on this too. Is the
Right.
artist can put a block on the resale
Yes.
tickets because Olivia
Right.
Dean came out and said when people were starting to resell her tickets for whatever X times the
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the original ticket was, she was like, "No, this is
Yeah.
ridiculous. I'm not going to have this. This is not. This is wrong."
Yeah.
I mean,
And it is
if the
wrong.
thing is, if you want to resell your ticket, fine, but it shouldn't be more than 10% above the ticket that you paid for it,
Well,
or sell it
I
for the
guess
same amount.
yeah. I guess if
Because,
people want to pay that price, I don't think that it should be done over those ticket apps.
well,
Like,
the thing is that so this again, this is all Ticketmaster because these people act like they can't. Like, what, you can't find a bunch of coders? Just like people back in the day, they paid people to stand in line for them to buy
yeah,
those tickets, and then they would
right,
scout those tickets.
right.
The fact that there are bots out there that
Yeah.
have somehow or another figured out how they
Somehow.
can beat the system of Ticketmaster and buy more than four tickets, because
I know.
supposedly you're not
That's the
supposed to be
thing.
able to buy more than
Yeah.
four tickets. So you cannot tell me, I refuse to believe this, that Ticketmaster cannot find, they can do it. There's just no
Of
way
course
that they
they
can't
can.
do it. Like, block, if they're buying more than four tickets, then it's a bot.
It's software. You can tell it to
You
do
know, it's
whatever
just like,
you
it's not a
want.
hard. So this is just BS that they
Yeah,
can't
it
do
is
it.
nonsense. I mean,
And
yeah,
so I, you don't want to be so hated, then you figure this part. We know that you can do it. It's not like they can't do it, because
yeah, it's
nobody, like, regardless of the fact that somebody could pay $15,000 for a ticket, it shouldn't be $15,000. It's like, because it just motivates people to buy extra tickets to sell it for 50.
yeah,
It's like, no,
yeah,
it just,
yeah.
it's,
Yeah,
I'm like, who are these people? I'm like, it just doesn't make
I
any
just
sense.
have to take this moment to
Yes.
just say the name Pearl Jam. Okay,
Oh,
Pearl
you
Jam. Pearl Jam,
from 100 years
who
ago.
went to in front of Congress to say this ain't right many, many years ago, and
And they
here we are.
tried. And I remember they tried
They tried and failed.
so hard not to use Ticketmaster.
Yeah,
But, and if, I don't care if you believe this or not, but it is a monopoly.
it is.
Ticketmaster owns Live Nation.
Oh,
They
that's
own
right.
either StubHub or the other
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
And they also have contracts with every concert venue in the country. So it's not, it is a closed loop network. The only
yeah.
things, and why we were trying to get tickets outside the US, was the Europeans don't allow that.
Right,
You can resell the tickets, but it's certainly, you will never find a $15,000 ticket for anybody on any website. It's
right.
just, we just allow it to happen. And
Yeah,
it's not consumer friendly. It just isn't. Like, people I mean, really, I'm not saying let's go back to the 90s where tickets were $100, but tickets should not, you want to be able to see your favorite band.
yes,
It just, and the whole thing is that how many people are going to go? This is probably be the last concert that I go to. Well, maybe not. Who knows? I mean, I've seen Beyonce, I've seen Bruce, and their
I
live,
know. I've
but
seen these people.
those were not cheap tickets either.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's like, I would love to have seen Olivia Dean, but I'm like, I'm going to BTS. There's other people that I would love
Yeah,
to see, but I'm like, you have to make a choice. I can't go
yeah.
to Coachella. I'm not going to Coachella, people. That will never happen.
I
But
don't know. Go, Joe.
and I'm
Yeah.
sure there's other people who are going on tour soon, and I'll be like, nope, I get one shot. This is my shot. I think my shot in 2027 is try to see BTS again in some other city.
We'll have to see about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we'll see, people. We
We'll have
shall
to
see.
see.
Who knows?
I'm telling you, I think that those. Look, Jen will be 35.
I know. Really, it's hard to
Just
believe.
look, I have a pretty good memory of what I felt like at 35.
And you see them out there, you're like, oh
Yeah,
God. And these shows are like supposed to be 2.5, 3 hours long.
yeah, Yeah.
Like, okay, they're going to be exhausted.
Yeah, but and what I'm happy to hear though is that they're not dancing the whole time. Like, they're dancing, they're moving and
I
stuff, but they're
know.
not, you know, like not everybody's out there doing
I know.
Idol or DNA,
Exactly. I don't think we're
Take
gonna.
Love
I think the era of Jimin doing his little flips are over. I
over.
can't even imagine him doing. I was like, no.
And here's another takeaway. Because Kim Tae Hyung took his shirt off. Wow, he really came down. Like he lost
Oh
like
no,
all
he has. There was some. Was it in the documentary? I can't remember where I saw it, and I was like, he definitely. Yeah, he definitely
like he's
lost
not
something.
working out like that
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah,
Well,
that's interesting. It's funny that he wouldn't want to keep it, but I guess that's not how. I guess he didn't feel. Look, maybe he didn't feel comfortable in that.
I don't know
In
why. Well,
his
maybe
body.
he also. Yeah, who knows? It's hard to say. Remember, like before he went to he enlisted. He was with
Yeah.
the Wooga Squad, and he was like, "I'm
Yeah.
looking. This is an opportunity to like get healthy or
Yes.
whatever." And
Right. Right.
it was it
Yeah.
Park Seo Joon goes, "Yeah, that'll last about 10 minutes." He's like, "Yeah, you'll get out and you'll go back to your usual stuff."
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And he sure did.
And
Went right where he was. It's amazing. It's like it didn't even happen. It's
I
like the
know.
military is like a blip in his life.
I was like, okay. Although I think they do all still work out every day. They have to.
Yeah.
There's no way. I mean, it's like
Yeah. They can't eat like that. And
no.
yeah. And
I think they
yeah,
need
it's
to
3 hours.
their it's not even metabolism, it's their energy level.
The
They
energy
have to
level.
stay strong because there's no way they could do 3.5 hours. I think Taylor Swift does works
Yeah.
with the trainer almost every day.
Yeah.
She like there's no way she's out there
There's no way.
3 hours. I mean it's not impossible, but you won't last that long. That's for
No.
sure.
That's right. Yeah, that tour will be over. Like, oh, you're going to hear about him being carted off to the hospital with exhaustion.
You know.
Yeah.
So let us know if there's any pop news that you would like us to discuss because next week I am going to see. Um, so they're having these movie nights for Army or anybody, I guess. This weekend was the show in Korea.
Uh-huh.
So you go to basically you're going to the theater to watch a live show. Next Saturday, I'm going to see the Tokyo show. So I'm very excited to sort of get
Yeah.
a preview of being in a room with other Army
Yes.
um,
With like-minded people.
like-minded people where we're all singing the song. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. And you'll
it
get to do
just
the
makes
BTS
me
dance
feel
all
like
together.
August is so far away. Why did we wait so long?
But it really isn't because
I know. It's
April's
jealousy.
halfway gone.
It's jealousy. I just am
I,
jealous that other people will be seeing them in
I know.
concert
Those, why didn't we go to Tampa? Why didn't we pick Tampa
because we were
as one of those?
because we were
Because we weren't thinking. We
we,
weren't thinking right.
we weren't thinking, and we thought that we would be able to get tickets in other countries.
I know. I
This,
know. Look,
this,
you live and you learn.
I know.
You live, you learn. Don't
Really,
play with them European girls.
they
You just
they
can't be playing with them.
had
Good
those tickets
night.
and like, whoop, gone. What gone?
Gone.
There was nothing. There
No,
was nothing for us.
no,
I wasn't
no.
even close.
Not even.
I wasn't even close. Well, have a great
Yeah.
week, everybody,
Yeah.
and we'll talk to you next week.
Okay. Bye.